5 acres with mountain views for 6 grand. 20 acres of desert priced like a used Honda. No permits, no building codes, no HOA dictating your shipping container color. Here's what they skip. Land is cheap because everything else isn't. Water wells costing $30,000. Mineral rights you don't own. Deed restrictions buried in 1973 documents. Scammers selling land they never owned. 10 Texas counties still offer legitimate off-grid land under $10,000. Each trades freedom for different challenges. Here's the actual prices, what makes off-grid living possible, and legal traps turning bargains into money pits. Hudspeth County, America's cheapest unrestricted land. 5 acres, $5,950. 10 acres with mountain views, $6,975. 20 to 53 acre tracts at Gunsight Ranch, with shared hunting rights to 32,000 acres. Far West Texas between El Paso and Culberson. Nearly zero zoning enforcement in unincorporated areas. Shipping container homes, yurts, earthships, whatever you want without. Permits. Most properties sell through owner financing. $500 down, $200 monthly, no credit check. But you'll pay double the cash price by installment completion. Water is the real problem. Wells need several hundred feet depth, costing triple the land price. $15,000 to $30,000 for wells producing maybe 5 gallons per minute. People haul water or build rainwater catchment, except Hudspeth averages 10 inches annual rainfall. Mineral rights complicate everything. Much Hudspeth land is mineral classified, the state kept minerals. Oil discovery under your property means splitting royalties 50-50 with the state, and drilling companies can position rigs anywhere without your consent. Hudspeth wins on regulatory freedom but trades it for extreme water scarcity and infrastructure costs dwarfing land prices. Terlingua inside Brewster County, specifically Terlingua Ranch, a 200,000-acre development near Big Bend National Park. The Property Owners Association maintains 400 miles of roads and charges $224.57 annually, rising to $229.90 in 2026, for road maintenance and facility access. 5-acre parcels in North Corazone's Rancho Manana Loop and Cedar Springs regularly fall under $10,000. Rugged terrain, cinematic views, minimal building restrictions, mostly septic and well permits, not structure types. Water ranges from manageable to nightmarish. Some wells hit water at 100 feet. Others require drilling past 1,700 feet. Nobody guarantees results until you've paid and discovered the outcome. The trade-off, annual fees and well-depth gambling. Presidio County isolation most people cannot comprehend. Among the remotest terrain in continental United States, historically dominated by large cattle ranches, gradually subdivided into smaller tracts. North of Presidio City, 10 to 40-acre parcels appear under $10,000. Larger 140-acre tracts sometimes list for $20,000, roughly $140 to $200 per acre unimproved. Rugged high desert where site preparation demands serious investment. Building a drivable road can exceed land cost. Excellent solar potential helps energy but not access problems. Critical warning: investigate county master plans before buying. Some areas rezoned from residential to watershed conservation or recreational status. If your parcel falls under these designations and measures under 5 acres, permanent construction may be legally prohibited. Land appears dirt cheap online. You purchase, then discover it's zoned recreational only, essentially unbuildable and worthless. Water matches anywhere in West Texas for difficulty. Wells are expensive and deep. Presidio delivers maximum isolation for people willing to fund infrastructure making isolation livable, but demands serious due diligence. Sanderson, Terrell County, among Texas's most sparsely populated regions. Average price per acre runs $1,156, putting most land outside sub-$10,000 range unless examining very small tracts. Subdivisions like Indian Waterhole Ranch and Myers Canyon Ranch occasionally offer parcels under 10 acres for $800 to $1,000 per acre. Primary constraint: total absence of utilities. Not utilities are far, they don't exist. Miles from nearest power line, meaning solar or wind only. Rocky, limestone-heavy soil makes septic installation difficult and expensive. Mineral rights frequently severed. Oil or gas companies can legally access your property for extraction despite objections. Sanderson Town has under 700 people. Gas station, small grocery, not much else. 2 hours from real services. Works for hunters or preppers wanting total isolation, who understand isolation means handling everything yourself. No neighbors, no grid, no help. Van Horn, Culberson/Jeff Davis counties. Intersection of two regions containing 7 of Texas's 8 highest peaks. High altitude territory with dramatic views and cooler temperatures than low desert. Southwest Sun Sites starts around $11,975 for 5 to 10 acres. Slightly above $10,000, but smaller lots occasionally. Appear closer to $9,000. No zoning, no HOA, high solar potential. Water remains the bottleneck. Wells often cost $20,000 plus because aquifers sit deep. Some properties never get successful wells. Buyers rely entirely on hauled water and catchment requiring massive roof area and storage capacity. Speculative premium exists near Van Horn due to Blue Origin space facility. Jeff Bezos launching rockets nearby introduced new buyer demographic driving up prices in immediate vicinity. Electra, Wichita County, Texas Panhandle representing completely different low-cost land type. Instead of 20-acre desert ranches, the sub-$10,000 market consists of small urban or fringe lots in town. Wichita County offers lots as small as 0.16 acres in Electra for $7,500. These aren't true off-grid properties. They're inside or adjacent to town, falling under municipal building codes typically requiring connection to city water and sewer lines, immediately killing the off-grid model. Electra has about 2,700 people, a small oil and agriculture town that saw its peak decades ago and has been shrinking since. Cheap lots exist because there's limited demand. For real off-grid experience in the Panhandle, you need unincorporated land outside town limits where prices average $1,890 per acre, putting most parcels above $10,000. The Panhandle has one advantage: wind energy. Class 4 wind status makes small-scale wind turbines viable as solar supplement. But city lots marketed under $10,000 aren't true off-grid opportunities. They're entry-level real estate for tiny home builders wanting utilities nearby. Brookland, Jasper County, East Texas near Sam Rayburn Reservoir. Piney Woods Country, completely different from arid West. Small parcels near water fall under $10,000 regularly. Jasper County lists 0.41-acre lots in Brookland for $9,350. Primary advantage: water. Wells are shallow, surface water abundant. Climate supports gardens and livestock without heavy irrigation. Real rain, not 10 inches per year. But unrestricted in East Texas is fragile. Many properties were part of informal subdivisions decades ago. Deed restrictions from original plats can still be enforceable, prohibiting mobile homes, specifying minimum dwelling sizes, or requiring architectural approval that no longer exists but remains legally binding. Humidity poses another challenge. Real rainfall means rot and mold. Building materials working fine in desert fail in humid climates. Wood rots faster, metal rusts, anything organic grows mildew. Title issues more common in East Texas than West. Properties pass down through generations without formal surveys, leading to boundary disputes and ownership confusion. Eden, Concho County, Central Texas middle ground between desert and forest. Traditionally used for grazing, lots measuring 105 feet by 139 feet, 0.31 acres. List for exactly $10,000 with financing. $500 down, $200 monthly. Eden has about 2,700 people, a ranching community with a few blocks of old buildings, courthouse, not much else. Climate supports small-scale agriculture better than West Texas, without East's humidity problems. Downside, competition. Central Texas adding population rapidly. As Austin and San Antonio expand, people pushed outward looking for affordable land, driving up prices in previously cheap rural counties. Clarksville, Red River County, Northeast Texas bordering Oklahoma, receives significantly more rainfall than rest of state. 1 to 5 acre tracts near $10,000 mark are common. Climate is main draw. Enough rain that homesteading becomes viable without massive upfront investment in wells or catchment. But legal risks in Northeast Texas are severe. Much cheap land has fractured titles. Properties passed down through generations without formal surveys, creating boundary disputes, unclear ownership, and landlocked scenarios where you can't legally access your own land. Critical issue: landlocked parcels. Texas law doesn't grant automatic access, rights to landlocked property. If your lot doesn't touch a public road and lacks recorded easement, you go to court petitioning for easement by necessity, requiring lawyers, lawsuits, and years. The process can cost over $10,000. Title insurance essential in Northeast Texas. Without it, you're exposed to catastrophic financial loss. Sierra Blanca, the reality check. Tiny town with around 500 people at the center of America's cheapest land market. You can buy 5 acres for $6,000. Land is real, title clear, you legally own it. But making land livable requires investment most don't anticipate. 640-watt solar array, $3,000 to $5,000 water storage, 2,500 gallons, $2,000 to $3,000. Septic system, $5,000 to $8,000. Well, 300 to 500 feet deep, $15,000 to $30,000. Total, $51,000 before building a dwelling. Many choose hauling water instead. A 500-gallon tank costs $1,000. Drive to nearest municipal water station, fill for a few dollars, haul back weekly. Texas still offers legitimate off-grid land under $10,000, but with specific trade-offs. Counties are real, prices accurate, challenges not exaggerated. Buying land for $10,000 is possible. Living on it requires 3 to 5 times that amount and willingness to accept problems coming with your chosen geography. People who succeed budget for full costs, verify every legal detail, and choose counties matching their tolerance for isolation, water scarcity, or regulatory complexity. Those who fail see the price, ignore warnings, and discover too late that cheap land costs more than they ever imagined.